Call this. Okay, so I call this agent the company context agent. So the scenario is this is that every time you use AI and you want it to do something for your company, the AI agent needs to know information about your company. So the best way to do that is for you to provide information, so you know exactly what it is, and so it doesn't hallucinate things or get things wrong or anything like that. So what this agent does is it uses the website URL and then collects data, specific data from there, creates a file for you, and so that you can then look at it, and then make any kind of adjustments for anything that's inaccurate. And then when you save that file, then every time you create a prompt that, say, you want it to write an email about your company or do a marketing campaign about your company or do anything that your company is involved in, you can give this information to the agent, and it will be able to know exactly what your company does. So it's a very simple agent. It just searches the URL that you provide it, and then it comes in here. And let's take a look at this one. So if you look at the information that's in here, it'll go through and say it's a data structuring specialist. It'll go through, it'll start extracting information about your mission and vision and the industry that you're in. It'll get all the pertinent information like address and phone number and email and stuff like that, and just kind of build a profile of your company, or whatever company you're doing it. So how we use it is we actually use it for our clients when we're building out the profile for the clients, so that we can keep reusing this file and then make any kind of adjustments to it that we need to. So it's a really quick way to get some really decent information about it. Now I'm using the Claude Sonnet 4.5 on this, and you can adjust the temperature on here if you want, and also on select a different model if you prefer a different model on there. I've tested it with several different models, and the output is fairly consistent across all the models as well. So that's really all you want to do with it. This is what it looks like. You just enter the URL. And so as an example, what I did is I took Nike, it's a pretty big company. I put it in there, ran it through, in just, a couple minutes, it put this out. Now this is formatted as a Markdown file. This is really the kind of preferred format for a lot of this. So you can just copy this, put it in your text editor, and then instead of saving it as a text file, you just save it as a .md file, going through there. So, or if you prefer, you can just copy this and put it straight into the prompt as well, so you know about it. But it's gone through and really put together this profile of the company, so that the AI knows information about it. So then that's really it for this. It's a very small but powerful tool, that I use for every single client that we work with. And then you can just take this file, and if you save it somewhere, if anything changes in your company, you can just come through here and update it. And then also, as you're going through and looking at this, if there's anything that's inaccurate, then you can change it on here. And then you know that because it's coming from your website, that you also need to go onto your website and make the changes and updates over there as well. So hopefully this helps. I have the download link or the remix link in the description of the video, so you can check it out and create this for yourself.